Yo, this is Ozzy from Ozzy Boys, and you're watching Reptiles Unplugged.
I'm John Feely of Feely's Clutch, and you are watching Reptiles Unplugged.
This is Will Rose from Royal Canadian Reptiles, and you're watching Reptiles Unplugged.
Guys, it's KB Reptiles.
Team Helga.
Team Beard.
And you're watching
Reptiles Unplugged.
It's Justin from Jacob Luck Reptiles, and you're watching Reptiles Unplugged.
Nick with Renowned Reptiles here, and you're watching Reptiles Unplugged.
It's your boy Harry Wayne from Royal Canvas Exotics, and you're tuning into Reptiles Unplugged.
You're Triple B, and you're watching Reptiles Unplugged.
All right, what's going on, everybody? So Joel here from Save Royal Exotics, and my beautiful co-host Adam. How you doing tonight, man?
Beautiful is not many words. I don't get described as beautiful very often. Thank you, my friend. Doing good. Took the Hawk to Lowe's, and it was hilarious, dude. Like, there were so many people just staring at me in utter confusion.
Right.
I made sure to rock Will's shirt, so everybody knew I was, Will Canadian.
Hanging out, dude. I like it. Yeah. Dude, I know the Hawk is looking good tonight. It is commanding the room behind you. Real quick though, we are trying a couple new things on the intro. So we were talking throughout that entire intro. Can you all hear us while we're talking? While everybody's saying, "Hey, it's Reptiles Unplugged," blah blah blah. Let us know if you can hear us, because I'd be really interested to know about that. It would help us out tremendously. You can't believe how much we try to be silent during that, and I just don't think we have to be.
Cool. Not a word. Nice.
Nothing, huh? Wow, dude, the latency tonight's really good too.
Yeah.
I feel like that's quick, super quick. Yeah, I wasn't even expecting anybody to be able to hear me about that for another 15 seconds, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, cool. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, it's we always tell everybody okay, you just have to be completely quiet. You can't see what's going on, and then I'll just start talking, and then that's when you know. So that helps us out a lot.
Yeah, big time help.
Yeah. Couldn't hear you. Cool. Yeah, so what's going on, everybody? Pumped to have everybody in. How's everybody doing? It's a nice a nice Wednesday. It's hot. Dude, it is hot.
What are you at over there? You triple digits easily?
No, you know what's crazy is today's a cool day for us right now. It's only 88 out right now. So the past few days prior to that, it was in the 90s, 98, 99. We hit 102 a couple times. So it's getting there. But today felt so hot for some reason. There was no wind. The sun was just blaring.
Yeah.
You know? It just felt so hot.
And without the wind, it really, dude, it hampers it all.
Dude, does it ever, man.
So Bod's was saying our voices are delayed. They're not matching our mouths.
Really?
Yeah.
So we're having a good latency-ish situation, but now our voices aren't matching.
Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Because I have YouTube muted.
Right. Yeah, I don't even have YouTube up. It's not
fine.
Delayed for Ian?
No delay here. Not delayed for me. Okay. All right.
Bods,
maybe it's
why are you doing
maybe it's Bod's computer. Quit using the Chromebook. Free computers.
Yeah. Yeah, get off of your Nokia brick, man.
All right. Good
no,
deal.
yeah, that would, I don't know what's going on there. Looks good, yeah. Okay,
Man.
cool.
Got a Ballers cut a clutch a couple days. Can't wait for him to crawl out. Very nice.
Dude, it's left and right, man. Every day I wake up and it's 7:30. I flip on Instagram, I'm like, holy cow! It's just a feed full of just clutches or new hatchlings or dude, it's nuts right now.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, right. And I don't even have eggs on the ground. I have no eggs. I'm at a point where I'm I don't know, man. This could be a whole bust again. I thought I saw ovulations.
Right.
Jeez.
And my one egg ended up molding and died.
Oh,
I got nothing from that clutch.
You got nothing, dude. That's a bummer, man.
Yeah, I candled it. It wasn't too strong. I did see a couple veins, so I had some hope, but just didn't pull through. So.
Yeah, That's a bummer, man. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That happens. I just feel bad for the female because she went through all that for nothing.
All that work, man. Yeah. Yeah. That can't be like the easiest process.
Mhm.
You know.
I will never understand.
Yeah.
Just simple.
Yeah, dude. BBMs, yeah. People cutting's making me jealous. Me too, man.
Me too.
Like, Gavin's already having like shed videos coming out. It's like, dude, I don't even have eggs on the ground, and you're already having sheds. Man,
Right.
that's wild.
Man, Bod's on 8 clutches. Would have been 9.
I saw that that YouTube. I think he just did with a puzzle genetic stripe clutch.
Yeah. I can't wait for that one.
That's cool. Yeah.
Should be cool.
First
Taking
clutch,
days.
Reggie, nice, dude. First clutch of the season on Saturday. What's the clutch, dude? Yeah, I have girls eating 2 right now. Actually, they I just fed on Sunday. They've just never went off food. They've never quit, man. It's crazy. Ever since I've had them, their whole life.
Exactly.
It's those het puzzle girls. They just keep eating, man. One's at 1,600 and one's at 1,400. They just keep on eating.
Keep going, eh?
Yeah,
you know,
it's crazy.
I've had a couple clutches in the past where the female, she didn't stop eating until like a week before she laid. You know what I
Really?
mean? Like
Yeah,
just
she was
all
just
the way
always
through
hungry.
it. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's how these girls are acting, man. They just like they just do not want to quit eating. It's crazy.
Yeah, Dorian hit the nail on the head there. Ozzy has been hatching out some crazy stuff.
Yes, and we were prepared for that. Here's Ozzy's Instagram. Like, are you kidding me right now? Look at these animals, dude. This high intensity OD clown combo. So that's
Insane.
not even super OD. That's just high intensity.
Yeah, it looks so good.
Those
If
look like
anybody
desert
missed
ghosts.
last week's, we had Ozzy on, and it was cool. We talked about Orange Dream and the project, but not really like where it came from. More about like lessons learned, bringing it to market, and he gave some pretty sick tips for starting projects. So
Yeah,
check it out.
it was a good one, man. I think that's probably one of our best interviews we've had in a really long time, as far as like really nuts and bolts information that's super, super applicable, I feel like, to everybody. Like
For sure.
everybody could have learned something, I feel like, when he was talking.
I
It
learned-
was crazy.
Yeah, and I learned a ton, and I just love hearing it from Ozzy, right? Like he always articulates his ideas really well, thought out. Like, it's always a joy talking with him. I always take some wisdom from him, man.
Right. Yeah, it's just like, dude. And then now this is like, he's just, every single day, this is what I'm talking about. You wake up and you're just like, dude, Ozzy, what? How is every single one of your clutches just gnarly? Like, this is like, just before this clutch, he had the super OD hypopide het ultra mills that hatched out, and it was just like,
Insane.
come on, are you kidding me right now?
Yep, I know, man.
Yeah.
Anything he touches, dude, it's going to be good. He's one of those guys, kind of like Justin, right? Like, Ozzy's got that eye for just awesome combos. So,
Dude, right. How much do you think that a super orange dream hypopide poshet ultramil girl sells for?
I don't know, man. More than I want to pay right now.
Yeah, like, how expensive do you think that? I mean, that has to be like a $10,000 snake, right? Like, that's crazy.
Oh, I would have to assume yeah, definitely. I would say 10K and up,
Yeah, I mean, it
'Cause
has to be 5K, a 5K and up for sure, without question.
Oh, for sure,
you know?
without question, know.
Yeah, Novi's 8K easy. Yeah, see, I think 8K, yeah. Oh, man,
Yeah.
that snake is brilliant. That's like the prettiest snake of the year to me. But, I'm a pied guy, right? So.
You love your pods.
Yeah, dude. Just
Yeah.
wicked. And then
Yeah.
he had this super orange dream yellow belly inchy leopard pinstripe. That snake was crazy. Still is, obviously. Not one recessive in there either.
That's so crazy.
And they can look like that, like that's kind of one of the things I talked to him forever ago when I picked up a girl from him. What is it? Sorry, I'm trying to
Doing two things at once.
get us back. Yeah. The girl I picked up the Orange Dream bongo combo that I got from him.
Oh yeah, dude.
But I was talking to him about not getting snakes that don't have recessives tied to it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, hey, like a lot of these snakes are almost acting like recessives how it is. Like the odds of hitting these 5-6 gene snakes that still look pretty is like, dude, that's bigger than a recessive, like, so it's like, oh, that's kind of interesting way to look at it too. Snakes are crazy.
It is, man. And, like somebody else put in their 20 Beast Morphs, 20 years selective breeding. That's it right there. The more and more we're line breeding these, the better examples, the crazier.
Yeah, prettier and prettier they get. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, bongo is baller. Yeah, that swimsuit was funny.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we can share that again.
Let's see. Yeah, ballers. I know. I need some bongo too. I've got Will's girl still down here, but she'll be heading over to Adam. She'll be heading over to the Miguel's, I think, because I don't have anything pied, and she's a bongo hat pied. There it is.
Right. Yeah. There it is.
What the Jesus. I wish we could blow that up more.
Right. Gosh. So there's the new, the hottest swimsuit trend going on right now. So jump on over there, get yourself on that waiting list.
No. Maybe the tops. The bottoms are pretty spooky looking.
Ooh. Yeah. Gosh.
Ooh, Mandarin as well. Yeah, Mandarin's another one that I need to jump into. Miguel made me a believer of Mandarin when he was pumping out the hypo stuff with the Mandarin. Man, that looks good.
Yeah, and who knows, 10 years of line breeding that, where's that going to look,
For sure.
The time put into Orange Dream, put into the Mandarin, it could be crazy what it comes out to be.
Yeah, definitely. Some ridges.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, bongo. I'm telling you, bongo's cool. It does some cool stuff. The bongo clown's cool. I think Miguel has one of those, an adult. By
maybe.
Now.
Yeah,
for some reason
I can't remember. Dude has so many crazy snakes over in his collection.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They're pretty cool. So I think there's some. Bongo OD this season. Yeah, I think OD and bongo go really well together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, super pretty snakes. Cinnamons. I haven't seen black pastel. Pure candy. Yeah, Baller's talking about getting the pure candy. Yeah, that's a cool albinism.
Make a mask.
Make a mask. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we're kind of just puttering along here. Just, I guess we can dive into next week's guest. We do.
Yes.
We're bringing back almost our format, right? The one we said we weren't doing anymore. But next week, yes, we are going to have John from JD Constrictors jump on here. We're going to talk about his experience, kind of picking the Xanthic line that he did, kind of how he did it, and kind of the topic we've been talking about a little bit, line breeding that to great success. So, dude, super pumped to have him on. It's going to be cool.
Exactly, man. He's the Xanthic king. And he's a good example of, so he's working with TSK, right? If anybody is wondering, he's not working with VPI or any of the other Xanthic lines. Pretty much all TSK. I think he has a few lines of other stuff in there, just, but it's his main run is TSK. So when I hear TSK Xanthics, I literally think JD Constriction right away, though, the Snake Keeper came out with it and kind of proved it out and everything like that. So You know,
It's
he's a
funny,
good example.
It's funny how that worked, you know? Like, he took a
Right.
gene that wasn't even necessarily, like, his, you know? He didn't get it imported or anything like that, you know? It was something that you could get. And I feel like, you know, branded himself around that gene so much so, like you were saying, like, you think of him. So,
Right.
crazy stuff
And-
with those snakes.
You know, I hope we haven't confirmed, but I'm hoping he may be able to show us the Stormtrooper.
Yep.
I think that
Yeah.
would be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Dude, that
Yeah,
snake.
what a snake, man. That's probably one of the more famous ball pythons in the world, I feel like, other than that maybe emoji pied forever ago that Justin had posted, the
True.
lavender albino.
The one that made the news.
That made the news, yeah.
Yeah.
The Stormtrooper, man, everybody knows what Stormtrooper is. This thing's
Stormtrooper.
crazy.
Insane. I mean, when I first saw that snake, I wanted to shift all my efforts into making a snake like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It was game changer.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's like that IMG boa.
Yeah.
You know, that like increasing melanin gene or something like that.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be cool to hear from him, see what's going on with kind of that line, his Xanthic line, where he's going with it. I mean, he's just created some of the best looking Xanthic combos that I've ever seen, man.
Yeah. He's taken something and really worked with it. So one of those patience lessons probably will be in there somewhere.
So Lou is asking if there was something else in the Stormtrooper to make it look that way. So Lou, I know the answer to that, but I want to hold off and get John on here so he can really talk about it. I don't want to misspeak, and you know, hearing it from him is way better anyhow. So
Right. Yeah, that's true.
So
that is true.
tune in next week, man.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely gotta be there. It's gonna be a hoot. A real hoot.
Yeah, exactly. So, are you working Xanthic with anything?
I'm not.
No?
Actually. I want to. I guess I don't see it, I guess. Like it's not I don't know, you know, I guess I don't have the vision to see like how I could improve it. If that makes sense, you know, other than just making it more black and more white.
Yeah, I mean, that is kind of the name of the game with it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So for me, Xanthic, like, I love silver, and so when I first started getting into the ball pythons, like that, just that muted silver black and the contrast in there, I thought was amazing.
Yeah. They're striking, you know, like, so
they can be, or they can be complete dog crap, like, just to be honest.
Yeah, they can be. Yeah, you know, and that's the quality, you know, the quality over quantity kind of thing, you know. They can be really pretty, and when you show somebody, like, if I give somebody like a list of snake or like pictures of snakes, I feel like you would have a large majority of a crowd of just like normal people that would think that an Xanthic, a pretty one, is one of the prettiest ones out of all of them, you know. So I know it's a really cool project, but it's just like, that's maybe my one-day project, you know, with everything else going on, with all the recessives I already have. It's just like, I feel like
adding one
poison,
more,
you know. Yeah,
that is very true.
And I'm trying to make orange snakes, not black and white snakes, so it just doesn't line up what I'm looking at.
Although we have seen, like, the OD Xanthic stuff looks amazing, right?
Desert Ghost Xanthic?
Desert Ghost Xanthic.
Those are crazy.
Buddy. Those are super crazy.
So pretty. A Desert Ghost Xanthic Clown, that's going to be ridiculous.
Yep.
You know, that's going to be ridiculous. So, I don't know. Then you throw fire in there.
Yeah.
Dude, they're super pretty. It's, you know, but, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's too hard. Too hard to have everything right now.
I know.
Too expensive
space
is the other thing.
That is true too. Yeah, it starts adding up quick. I mean, I'm not working Xanthic too heavy. I mean, I've got my snow project that I've been working. It's taking a break this year, but so I've been doing that. Then we got Heather's banger, that Spinner Blast Xanthic girl.
Yeah.
So that snake is pretty sick. That'll be going to Desert Ghost to start a double recessive project there.
Right. Yeah, nice. Yeah, and you see, like, dude, those desert ghost xanthics, those are cool.
Yep.
Those are super cool. Yeah, chat was talking about the Bambino. Have you seen that on Instagram?
I don't think I have.
Bambino gene. I don't even know how to find it. Yeah, it's crazy looking. It's by Mills. Gene worked by Mills. Very busy, like a dark granite. Oh yeah, it almost looked like a combo. It looked like almost like a black pastel granite. It was weird looking, and then they're calling it the Bambino. Things crazy looking. Bambinos, yeah, it was wild. It was wild. I don't know if somebody can. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, somebody shut out the Instagram that the Bambino was on.
Come on, Google, don't fail me.
Yeah, let me see if I can find it.
Oh, here it is. Let's see. Is it reptile pit?
Maybe.
Let's see. Yeah, the reptile pit. Yeah, I think I found it. Found one with fire in it.
The reptile pit?
Mm-hmm. See if I can get it on Instagram.
Yeah, reptile pit. Oh. Okay. Yeah, Mills Thacker. Okay, yeah, here we go. So I think I'm gonna have it for the screen now. Finally, jeez, this is embarrassing.
You're doing good. You're doing good.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, dude, that thing's wicked. The Bambino. It's a heck clown too. So great, right?
Nice.
Jeez. I wonder what that's gonna look like.
I don't know, man. Stuff like that, like, gosh, there's so much potential in it, and yet at the same time, if it's too dominating, then maybe that's like the best we get, or I don't know. I think it's very cool. I love the kind of darker genes right now. You know,
those are cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a really cool looking snake, man. That's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could look crazy in clown. I mean, look what Stranger does to clown.
Definitely.
You know? Stranger's a dark morph like that. I mean, obviously not.
Yeah, the Stranger clown looks really good.
Yeah, Stranger clowns are really cool. Super expensive project.
Like yeah, it's like Super Bongo and Super Asphalt mixed, right?
Right.
It does kind of look like that.
It looks like a combo. I can't believe that's a single gene if it's not recessive. You know, usually you don't see that crazy stuff with a single gene involved. Anymore.
Right.
Seems like
Dorian was saying, that needs cleanup and reducers. Yeah, right. I think there's some things you could do. Maybe even, you know, who knows, like what Red Stripe would do to that, right? You know, bring in some dorsal and some
Red Stripe,
some other stuff.
Good.
Yeah. If he has it with leopard.
Oh, really? He does. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty wild. Yeah. Huh. That's a crazy snake. He will probably make quite a bit of financial gain from that if that proves out to look really good in clown, which, you know, a clown has a really good track record for doing really well with a lot of genes. So
for sure.
I don't know, man.
Mm-hmm. Hey, so I've been working on trying to get somebody else on the show, but I wanted to see what chat knows about the D-stripe, that gene that's over in Europe right now. That kind of looks like the tri-stripe, but apparently there's only been a couple breedings and it hasn't looked like it's compatible, but I think this year he's going to do some more pairings to see if it is compatible.
The same thing.
Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, would you guys be interested in hearing more about the D stripe and all that?
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. I think it'd be cool too to talk about
Yeah.
Stranger too. You know, if we could get them on here. I think they speak English, like pretty fluent English.
Yeah.
Yeah, the D stripe is really cool. That
Yeah.
that was no, never mind. That was the Desert Ghost tri stripe, but similar look, I guess, probably to the D stripe, a DG D stripe.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, so the dude's been working on it for quite a while. Apparently, it's been out a little longer than Tri-Stripe, which is hard to believe because Tri-Stripe's actually been around for quite a long time. Just
Right.
wasn't heavily worked at the beginning by a ton of different people, so you don't see it all over the place. But so anyhow, I think it might be cool and get another European guest on. I
Yeah,
think would be
a
pretty
European
sick.
opinion.
Yep. Kind of hear what the market is like over there and all that good stuff. So.
Right, right. Yeah, I like it.
What Apex?
I was in another live and it was pissing me off.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, glad to have you. Hope we don't continue that trend going on right
Cheers. We will try our hardest.
now. We'll do our best to not piss you off, man.
So yeah, working on that. So we'll have to see when dude will be
Yeah.
available and everything.
Yeah, Oliver Stranger would be cool too. I'd like to hear about that. I know that story's been told, but I think there's a lot of lessons to learn from there too.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Apex.
TX.
That'll get you. That'll get you.
Yeah.
Glad to have you. Yeah, man. So I have that Pastel Highway girl that is due to lay like, I don't know, probably the next, like, I would say 5 to 10 days at the latest. And she was bred again to that gravel or yellow belly pied that I have. So hopefully just
Fingers
right off
crossed.
the bat, dude, we'll just like have a super gravel, you know, just right off the bat. So then I know that other breeding to the ivory is just going to be all highways, you know, not all, but you know, primarily highways. And then I also know what my babies were from last season. So, dude, I'm super excited for that one. I think that's like the only one that I know I'm gonna have eggs on right now. That's like,
Yeah.
But you know, I don't know. We'll see.
Hey, that's okay. Even if you only have one, man, you made
Right?
it.
Yeah.
Did it.
Yeah. Right. Did it again, man. 3 years running.
See, Bods, there's a Repticon this weekend, only 2 hours at a time. Oh, that's crazy. Huh. What state's that in, Bods? Watch everybody fly out there.
Yeah. Right. Everybody takes off.
Yeah. 3 lives right now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, dude. Can't miss the unplugged, man. Heck yeah.
Out in Florida.
Oh, it's the same.
I guess so. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm ready, man. I'm totally ready.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah. I would for sure go.
I think I would too if there was one
Dang it.
around
There
here.
goes the lights. Lights, turn back on. Yeah, look at that.
Well done, man.
My motion censored lights. I've been too lazy to install my other lights above.
Dude, well done. You know, it's right where you want to be, dude. What would we do without you waving your hands in the middle? You're like, dude, you're like Dwight off The Office. He installed those motion lights that were cost saving, trying to save a penny over there. Has it on a 2-minute timer. God.
Oh man. You know, that's the way I live my life. Just lazy enough so things don't fall apart around me. You know?
Right, yeah. I like it.
The max setting that I could have too is 30 minutes with no movement. And they're all the way back over there, so they don't catch my movement here unless I'm super dramatic about it, like flailing my
You
arms.
need to start flailing more, yeah.
More flailing.
Dude, more flailing. That's all there is to it.
It's like more cowbell. More
Yeah,
Freely.
more cowbell. I think this needs a little more cowbell, man.
Oh, man.
man. Bronx though, still waiting on the first clutch ever, dude. Nice.
Gonna get it. That'll be awesome.
Yeah.
It's a good feeling when that first
For anybody
one drops.
just jumping in, though, we are going to be interviewing John from JD Constrictors next Wednesday. We're just talking everything about, obviously, his Xanthic that he has seemingly perfected over there. So, pumped for that one, dude. Just continue this kind of like the life lessons of ball pythons series we're going for here.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the interviews are cool, and we did quite a few of them, and it's awesome hearing kind of where people have, started out and where they're going. But I'm really enjoying kind of focusing and, talking specific with some of these dudes, especially the ones that have been on a bunch of shows already.
Yeah. Yeah, like we were talking about with Ozzy with Orange Dream last week, is everybody's heard the Orange Dream story by now, but nobody's really talked about what he learned from it, and so that was cool, man. It was cool to hear his side. But I'm digging kind of trying to get the nuts and bolts of everything, so it'll be fun.
Dave Bradshaw just hatched an Xanthic leopard clutch. Sweet, Dave. Well, JD would be your man. He's got some awesome leopard Xanthic stuff.
For sure.
Every time I see him at a show, I'll stop and chat and just kind of drool all over his displays, and he always tries to convince me to jump into the TSK line, and I just haven't done it. So
yeah, I know, and it's weird because it's like when I do get involved with Xanthic, what Xanthic line to choose, So I think that'll be an interesting conversation to have with him as well. Is how did he land on SK, and does he maybe even regret it? Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. Especially when he was getting in, the line was much more divided, right? There seemed to be a lot more going kind of towards VPI. So, getting to know the decision-making process that went into that would be kind of cool.
Right, yeah. I wonder if those Xanthics will soon be like similar to the Ultramel like kind of complex with like Monarchs. You have your Caramel, whatever is it, and then actually Ultramel. I wonder if that'll ever be looked at similarly, like with Xanthic lines, or if that better comparison is like Lavender Albino to Albino.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I think as the years have gone on, we've kind of seen that there's good and bad examples in each line, but in reality the end result is, in my book, kind of the same. You know what I mean? Like a good example of VPI and a good example of TSK, I think if you put them on a table and mixed them up and then told somebody to pick again, I don't know, I think it might be hard.
Yeah, Apex was talking about black Xanthic. That's something Adam and I have discussed a lot. Actually, is the black Xanthic. I think that is actually a clean line of Xanthics. It's expensive though, that's for sure.
Yeah, but I do agree. Like, I think that the black Xanthic's going to be bringing in just those darker colors. So, it might provide better contrast down the road. I don't know.
Right. Geez, yeah. Mike, VPI Xanthic Pides, and then chance for Xanthic Clowns Ball VPI. Yeah, those are cool. And that's what I'm saying. Like, those are all like just like super pretty snakes. It's crazy, Like they're so pretty. One day I'll get in that arena.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Rich was saying, more about the quality of the specific gene that matters.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I think that's what he did with the TSK line.
Mm-hmm.
He just quality, pick the best, and maximized the line. Start with the best, and you'll make better, kind of thing.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's not all about just a name tag that's associated with it. You know, how it
Right.
looks is important as well. So,
Yeah.
and that's one of the benefits of jumping into the hobby now is, oh my gosh, look at all the
Yeah.
choices you have. Like,
Tons of choices, and that's a reasonable way too to purchase your animals. I feel like that isn't always talked about. You know, it's not always just about all the genes that are stacked in it. It's also like, dude, is this a pretty snake? Like, am I spending $3,000 on a snake I want to look at? You know,
Right.
like, you know, a $3,000 ugly snake just with a bunch of genes is just a, I don't know, $3,000 ugly snake, I guess. Like, I want everything when I'm spending that much money on a snake, you know. So I think that has some value in it too.
for sure.
You know,
Yeah.
having pretty snakes.
Dude,
It's also-
definitely.
Also a value on Instagram for that. You know,
Right.
being able to post pictures of the animals, like really pretty animals.
And I'm,
if you-
I'm
if you
kind
wanna
of
grow.
happy that it is going that way, right? Like, it's
Mhm.
not just about stacking genes or whatever.
Me
It's
too. Yeah.
trying to make a really nice, quality
Yeah,
looking
pretty
animal.
snake. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, pretty healthy conformation.
Mm-hmm.
Like the whole snake's pretty, you know, like just looks good. You know, that's what we're all after, I feel like, anyway. But
yeah. So yeah. Hey, what's up? Well,
yeah, well, how we doing, man?
here. Yeah, exactly. Line breeding.
Yeah.
Proof in the pudding there. Look at
Yeah.
John's page. But anyhow, if you guys aren't already following JD Constriction over on Instagram, give him a follow. I think he does have a YouTube channel. He hasn't posted in
Yeah,
quite a
I
while,
don't think
but
it's posted in a while, yeah.
there's, I think, some stuff up there. But anyhow, he's got
Yeah.
Facebook as well. So
Yeah, jump on over there and give him a follow. Prime up some questions for him. Maybe we can bring that up next week because I'm excited, man. That'll be a cool thing to talk about. A lot of decisions went into that, so we'll hear from the best, I guess, at it a little bit. You know, as far as
For
the
sure.
Xanthics go, making a name for himself. And then hopefully we can get Stormtrooper on as well. We talked about that earlier, so excited for that.
Fingers
Yeah,
crossed.
that'd be
Yeah,
cool.
we'll have to ask him, see if he's
Yeah.
down. So, I mean, and, you know, it's funny, I think Stormtrooper, and there's been some other Xanthics that I've seen some crazy, what do they call that? I'm going to try and sound smart right now. Ontogenetic change, I think, is when it... Ontogenetic change. I don't know. Look at here, I am trying to sound smart, and it's not working.
Right, well, you know, no one came here
where
for
it
that.
changes randomly, right? Like, and it's
I
yeah,
can't remember
it's not.
what that's called. Yeah, I can't remember
Anyhow.
what it's called either.
But there's been a
Arbitrary.
few other Xanthics that have done that, and
Right,
there's even
right.
been, let's see, Ralph Davis had that one snake that, like, it went dark black, and it like had got this like kind of sore on it that was
Mhm.
oozing melanin, right? Like it was pure
I remember
black.
seeing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, I forgot about that.
Right. So we've seen it a couple times in the
Yeah.
hobby of just these crazy snakes popping out like
Right,
that. So
right. I forgot about that. That was a weird thing. That was
Yep.
a weird thing.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay.
MJ Xanthic, yeah. BBM. That's a good one too.
Mhm. For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, man, I'm kind of spent from work
Yep.
today. I went to Lowe's.
Yep.
I'm gonna be painting our trim around the house, so that's fun.
Good stuff, man.
So we went to
Good
get
stuff.
color swatches and
Yeah, all that good stuff, man. I love
Yeah.
that. The to-do list, dude. Love the to-do
I know.
list.
It seems to be growing faster than I'm accomplishing things.
Yeah,
so
it's
I need
it's
to
a
step up
backwards
my
game, man. Yeah, I agree, dude. I agree. But yeah, we like to keep these Wednesdays a little shorter than the other ones anyway, so we can wrap this bad dog up, and then you can all, I don't know, have a good night, treat yourself right, maybe jump over there to all the other live streams. They can entertain you all for a little bit.
Definitely. All right. But yeah, so
next
guys,
week-
check out last week's. Hold on, before we go, check out last week's if you want to see Ozzy rapping about
Yeah.
lessons learned with the OD project. He gives some pretty awesome advice in there. And then next week we've got JD Constrictor. So can't wait to see some awesome Xanthics. Talk about that with Tim, and that'll
Yep.
be it.
Yeah, man, it's going to be fun. Thank you all for coming tonight. We really appreciate it as usual. Y'all are the best. And until next week, we will see you all a little later.
Definitely.
See
Later,
you
guys.